That is so OTT.
How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another news and updates with Ronin 47R. First of all, today is July 17th, 2015, and I'm going to go ahead and catch you up to date. And when I say catch you up to date, we've got a lot to catch up on. It's been about 6 days since the last time we spoke, and I have been continuing to do many, many things, one of which is trying to organize some equipment here. I am currently recording not using my standard equipment, which is my super sweet $20 lapel mic, and like 10-year-old iPod earbuds for listening. I'm actually using the gamer headset basically, which are the Astro A40s, and I have, I believe, successfully figured out how to use the Mixam Pro, the headset, wired everything so that right now I'm looking at the PC and I'm using my existing equipment for the recording. It doesn't sound the same. I don't know if I'm ready to say it's better or worse. It's kind of less on the quality for the audio, maybe. But this is something that you would be hearing me, at least this quality, during game chat. Next step is to figure out how to utilize this with the Xbox One, recording all that game chat and that sort of thing. But that's a whole nother crazy discussion, which I don't have answers to quite frankly. Now, getting back to the news and updates in general. So now we understand why the sound is different. Gosh, I've missed you guys. It's been like I said, 6 days or so. I've been super busy. And so I'm just not able to, crank out the stuff that I was able to do previously. I will eventually get onto a better schedule, find that time during the day or the night to kind of set aside to work on my to-do list as far as the World of Tanks. I am starting a new position with a new company on Monday, so my whole schedule will be altered. And once I go ahead and get that thing, revved up, then I'll know what times I can go ahead and focus on World of Tanks. So they got that going on in the background as well. Meanwhile, the man cave itself is, yeah, well, for the most part, it's kind of done. I mean, it's probably good enough. I mean, I don't have, I still have a picture as an example framed, but it's a picture sitting on the floor, leaning against the wall. But all in all, the nuts and bolts, all equipment is up and running, and you'd be really proud of me of having all the cables tied and encapsulated in the I guess they're called raceways and that sort of thing. So it is pretty darn tidy. So that's pretty good to go. What else we got going on? Well, probably just talking about the actual World of Tanks. Videos I've been releasing on a daily basis. I've pretty much ran out of videos now, and so I need to crank out some more. I mean, I've got a lot of data, a lot of video. They just need to be edited. So that's what's on my list there. So that will be coming, coming forth. There'll be another video as usual tomorrow, and so on and so forth. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and jump onto the World of Tanks, website there. So I just to kind of make sure I'm on the right spot there. I'm clicking on the main icon in the middle to make sure that I am at the home page, air quotes. And if you look up, well, I guess you can't see because I probably did not frame the recording window to capture the address bar. But just for conversation, do you notice how they don't ever say Xbox 360 Edition anymore? It's just World of Tanks. In the address bar, looks like they've changed their filing system for their DNS or however they have their filing for the web as xbox.worldoftanks.com. So Xbox appears to be an encapsulating Xbox One and 360 in one umbrella, which would be a subdirectory of the World of Tanks in general. So it looks like they're tidying that up around the same time that they brought this whole new format here. So I don't know, just pointing it out for if you're a geek like me and just I don't know, comes to my mind, I kind of just say it. And there's an incoming email. Meanwhile, all right, so let's go ahead and click on the news because there, like I said, there's a ton of stuff. I mean, it's so funny. The 11th is the last time we looked, and I mean, there's a lot of postings. A lot of things have been going on. I kind of feel bad that I feel like I'm letting you guys down because like, where's this guy been for 6 days? And of course, the 6 days that I've stepped away is the time when they have all these crazy things popping out. But life gets in the way, and as much as I like to do this full time, until I can support myself by doing this, not that I'm saying I'm going to ever, I'm just saying, it can't be a priority. It's that whole putting food on the table thing, which has to be a priority. Isn't that weird how you have to be responsible? Anyway, so the last time we spoke, we did talk about the open beta live stream. And then July 12th would be the first posting that we need to get caught up on here. And that would be Bastille Day. And I know some of the things I'm going to share with you, yes, is old as of the time of my recording, but I just feel weird if I don't share some of the things, even if it's come and gone. I just want to at least mention it, kind of document it, and let you know. Because some people just like to know what came and went. I mean, even if they don't have an opportunity to grab onto it. At least that's how I am. I just like to know what has happened. It's like reading a newspaper. You know, you get home and the newspaper has been sitting on your doorstep maybe for 2 days because you're out of town, but you kind of want to get quick caught up and take a glance through it. Anyway, so Bastille Day, there you go. That was from July 13th through July 16th, and it was with the regular French and you know, tiers 2 through 5 and 6 through 8, and they was giving some silver discounts. So if you're grinding through and you're purchasing tanks, that you know was advantageous to you. There was some Bastille Day operations, and I'm not going to read those to you. You're probably already well aware of it if you were playing, because you saw those operations showing up. And you know, down below here, you see, get out of the way of their window. You can see there was from July 10th until July 17th, the Bastille Week operations. So there's some more operations there. And down below, this is one of my favorite things is the 50% discount on the parking passes. You know, again, if it's a value to you, if you're a tank collector or someone who needs the spaces, doesn't get better than a 50% discount. Meanwhile, you still have the premium tank destroyer. You've got the premium artillery. You know, again, all French for obvious reasons. And they are having these package deals. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the news again. And again, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Kind of a weird phrase. But that's kind of the one I usually use. So we talked about Bastille Day. Coming over here, Community Heroes and Recap number 25, posted on July 13th. And you can see here it says, you know, while we've been busy with update 1.12, which was actually a pretty cool update. I'll stop talking about that because now I'm getting, you know, ADD all over the place. But anyway, so they're preparing for the launch of World of Tanks 1 and so on and so on. They're sharing with you some really cool things that people have done in the tier 10s. I mean, you can just see the names for yourself. And there's just been some pretty crazy, way above my skill level accomplishments. So good for you guys for doing so awesome. There are some fan creations. Another, I don't want to call it a parody. Maybe that's the wrong word. But you know, with the lyrics, you know, making songs up. Then you got some drawings here, some artistic twists. And that's really cool. There's so many people out there with so many talents. Just a matter of you know, them stepping forward and sharing it with us. Tales of Glory. You can see here. You got some screenshots for some folks, and then of course the usual reminder to get involved, so on and so forth. Clicking on the news again, and clicking on more news so I can see my full list. This says here, Xbox One developer livestream July 15th. And I don't know if you tuned into that. I was actually, well, you guys don't care what I was doing, but my hands were full. And where I was way too noisy to even hear it. So, I mean, I peeked in and stepped in for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, I can't even hear what's going on. But, you know, so you have the senior game designer for World of Tanks for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One sharing some information. Then Raybot was there as a co-host, and you know, they streamed that on Twitch. So pretty cool. Hopefully you got a peek at that. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the news and click on more news and World of Tanks on Xbox One launch party. I'm kind of jealous of this. The funny thing is, you know, boy, did I pick the wrong time to be starting with a new company, right? So, yeah, hey, boss. I know that I just got here, but I'm going to go ahead and ask for the day off. Yeah, right. No. I really wanted to go to this, but I've officially decided that I am not going to go, even though I was invited. Life happens. All right, so what is this that I'm talking about? Well, if you have the opportunity, and it's far enough out where, and I'm not saying that it's not a lot of money, it is, but you know, again, it's all subjective, what's worth it and that sort of thing. But I think it's about $150, about $150 if you were to fly, you know, from Southern California for like an hour and a half or whatever, straight away to San Francisco. That's during a peak time too. You may be able to get a better deal if you shop around, but that's kind of cool. Maybe you can drive there or whatever. But I thought it'd be a really cool thing if I went to this party, because how fun would it be to hang out with people that you've probably seen on streams? You've talked to them through the forums, or at least you've just seen them. You know, I don't want to call them celebrities, 'cause maybe it's a little bit fanboy, but it's just kind of cool that as big as our world is in a lot of ways, it's very small because we have so many folks in our community that we kind of intermingle with, and you know, it's just cool. So here you go on July 31st, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then it says from 6 to 7, press/media only. God, would I even be considered press or media? I don't know. Anyways, but I'm not going, so I should just stop teasing myself. And it'd be kind of cool to go there and, just hang out and talk to folks who have the same interest as you, and it just would be cool. So, sorry I'm going to miss that. And if you guys go, please let me know about it and absolutely tweet or email or smoke signal some pictures of you there. That would be really, really cool. I'll live my life through you. All right, so now I was kind of excited about this. Again, I'm kind of the nerd that would be all excited about this sort of thing, which is the World of Tanks magazine, the first issue. And you can see here that going to Google Play and getting the app, unless you're Apple, and that's a whole that you go through your store, the App Store. But it's pretty cool. I don't really like reading magazines through electronic medium, but if that's the only way to get it, then well, then that's the only way to get it. And it is a subject that I would be very interested in, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, clicking on news and more news. All right, now coming up here, it says July 16th, they shared with us that there are new skills and perks. Skilled and stealthy. All right, so the skilled and stealthy perk. So really no skills. You lied to us. Okay, I'm just splitting hairs here and I'm feeling a little sassy, so shame on me. All right, there's the muffled shot and there's the track mechanic. I don't think these things are going to break the game, and I'm watching very carefully to make sure that they don't come out with some sort of weird, over the top type of skill or perk that's going to break the game. Muffled shot, okay, maybe. Track mechanic, a little quicker on the repair. Okay, not bad. Pretty cool. I mean, I like new things, but I just don't want, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So I will later on, after I've felt it, through play, against others and with myself, then I'll decide if it's, pretty, not a big deal or if it's good to go or whatnot. But so far, live with it or live without it. More Timmy, episode 3, pretty funny. So Timmy is the guy that you don't want to be, do's and don'ts. Now, July 17th. Wow, look at this. Just today alone, 4 postings. All right, so Tanks on the Moon event. Surprise, I'm late. I know. This actually came out middle of the night last night. As far as the announcement, it was brief. Not many people knew about it. There was some talk about it, back chat about it, and yep, abracadabra, they are announcing that the lunar mode is back. So if you are a fan of driving your Chaffee, your modified space Chaffee, then now is your time to get crazy from July 17th through July 21st. Garage slots, 50% gold discount. I wonder if that's separate than buying it from the store. Anyways, that's probably actually you can just buy it without going to the store. But moving on, I'm thinking out loud. M24 Lunar Promo OP. So you log into your account, you receive your M24 Lunar and Garage slot, but that's only temporary. That'd be kind of cool if you just, I don't know, even if you can't take it out and use it, just let me keep it in my garage because then I can kind of look at it and I don't know, it's just kind of a cool thing, but maybe that's just me. There's probably like 2 other people in the whole world that are like, yeah, right on, Ronin, exactly. And here's some operations, and you can basically build up your crew, I guess, because it says, there you go, ×2 crew. And then you have your, well, there's some crew, okay, and then you get a kit. And you get a little bit of silver. Okay, well, there you go. And then let's down here. July 17th through July 31st. Now we're at the Freedom to Win Part 3. That's the chained operation where now you can earn 50,000 experience or more in any number of battles. One per account, or once per account. The reward is 3 days of premium time, and you have to have done Freedom to Win Part 2. And because look how smart I am, they're going to have a Freedom to Win Part 4. All right, July 17th through July 24th, you have some more operations. I kind of quickly go through. For me, I'm just kind of like, what is the reward? What is the reward? All right, supply drop. I personally don't really buy these, but knock yourself out if that's what you want because it's 46% off. British Bulldog, nothing against it. It's just, I don't know. I just don't buy supplies. And British Bulldog, there's the Matilda. Matilda's rad. I mean, I know this is not the Matilda, but Matildas are cool. But this is the BP version. So I guess really there's like 3 versions, right? There's the non-premium, and then you got the Russian premium, and then you got the English premium. So you can get all Matilda crazy. And then you have the Tier 3 Sexton 1 if you want to go down the road of, playing with premium artillery. All right, so now that we've knocked that bad boy out, okay, on track to the FV215B, parentheses, 183, and parentheses. Um, yeah, so the Death Star. That is no satellite. That's no moon. That's a wow. What all of a sudden I lost internet or something? Look at this. I clicked on it and took a year and a day to come up. That is so unusual for me. All right, so here you go. On track to this bad boy. So this is a British tank destroyer. And, they do these little on tracks every so often, which means when you're going towards the end goal of Tank X, no pun intended because it's a tier 10, right? But, you're going towards Tank X, they have these little operations to help you go down that road, which I have been totally neglecting my British tank destroyers. But anyways, here's a cool part. If you are purchasing tiers 2 through 5, you're getting a 50% discount when you purchase that new tank. Tiers 6 and up, which is actually pretty cool because, oh my God, look at this. See, this is right here. This is where I'm kicking myself. Can you imagine if you have unlocked a 6 million plus silver tank and you got 30% discount on that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that before, but wow. Okay. So July 20th through August 3rd. Wow, I'm just kind of stunned by this. Okay. And then you have a 25% experience boost. Play a battle in any of the is that one time? Experience 25%. Probably, you know what? I'll bet you it's every single time. Wow. So 25% boost, that's, 0.25. That helps. Very cool. All right, jumping back to the news. Lunar Mode T-shirt design contest. Have you been at home wondering if you could be a new T-shirt designer? If so, inquire within. Here we go. So you have the to help make the return of the lunar mode, and so on and so on. And okay, I'm just being smart. And celebrate the anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing, which really didn't occur because it was a Cold War propaganda trick. But anyways, now there's gonna be a whole bunch of arguments. So anyways, the M24 lunar chappie. Um, yeah. So I mean, you can come up with well, you get 5,000 gold. That's pretty cool. Submission deadline. Here's the rules. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, if you want to make if you're artistic, then give it a whirl. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. I am not going to do that. All right, live stream player appreciation tournament finals. Boy, say that 3 times fast. What? Player appreciation tournament finals and semifinals. Semi. Okay, who? Community team members: Saberwing, Pizza Storm, and Nico Power. You just gotta say it with that voice because it sounds kind of cool. All right, when? So July 17th. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that today? So at 4 p.m. today, they're going to get paid to play. Yeah, lucky. So basically, after a series of fierce Tier 7 battles, the Player Appreciation Tournament enters the final stage, and the champs will soon be decided. So on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. What does that say here? The final 2 teams will walk away with Xbox Ones. Can you imagine? That'd be so cool. Oh, man. Oh, and they're going to be flown to San Francisco for the. Yeah, okay, that's me being sad and coveting thy neighbor's opportunity. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much caught up on the news and updates. You thinking anything else? Nope, that's pretty much it. So, guys, and gals, I'm not leaving you out. That's pretty much it as far as the news and updates. I got to get back and enjoy what little free time I have, crank out some more fun because if it's not fun, you shouldn't be doing it. But I also do need to be a good boy and I can't even tell you how many. Every time I play, I just press record. So I have all of this stuff just sitting there. I have more video than I have time to make. To edit and put it together. But I will absolutely not leave your plate empty. I promise. I will be sharing more and more stuff. And yes, the tanks is the mainstay. And once in a while, I sprinkle out some. Holy mackerel! That was my phone. I don't know if you guys heard that. My phone was on vibrate. It's on my desk, and it doesn't have the case. I took it out of the case because you guys really care about all this TMI, right? So I took it out of the case. For reasons I won't even get into. And so it's just the phone that's on the table. And when it vibrated, holy mackerel, I'm not used to listening to it be so darn loud. All right, I don't even know where I was. I just totally lost it. But guys, missed you. I will continue to keep putting out these videos, and I will go ahead and catch you guys later.
Now, where did my crew go off to? Oh, I see. There they are. Okay, girls, tell them who they are if they're receiving this transmission.
You are one of the 47 Ronin. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.